couldn't begin to picture the city of Charleston without the university here. It's been such a major part of the community for so many years, and it's had a rebirth in recent years, and I think that what it represents in terms of the rebirth of this community is incomparable. I think that we're going to take this university and do tremendous things that were never imagined before.
I think the growth that the university has experienced has been phenomenal, and it's been a pleasure to have the School of Pharmacy as one of those markers of the growth and success of the university. The university is definitely moving and progressing and being a great contributor to not only just the Charleston area but beyond.
I think there's a real synergy between what's going on at the university and the progress that they've made and our business community in Charleston.
One of the University of Charleston students that I advise is a softball player here at the University of Charleston. And she just went out on her own and developed a mentor relationship with a local fourth grader that really comes from a troubled home. Her whole purpose was just to mentor that particular student to learn about accountability, that when you say you're going to do something, you need to follow through and do that.
Here at the University of Charleston, I've had experiences and challenges that have allowed me to grow as a person and find out what I want to do with my life and what I want out of life. And through athletics and classrooms and organizations such as being a peer educator, I've grown as a person and my qualities, and I'm just excited to use that in life.
Well, I was a part of Junior Achievement, which is a volunteer organization that goes into classrooms and allows students to step out of the normal shell of education and drop a topic on them that they might not normally be exposed to. And I was able to really get involved with that quite nicely, and the kids really responded well to it and took a lot out of it.
Through basketball and through Student Athletic Advisory Committee, I have been a tutor at Ruffner Elementary.
My most memorable educational experience was my summer practicum going to Italy and just learning about the Italian culture, learning about small and medium enterprises that I'd never imagined in my life, and I'm blessed to be able to enjoy that experience.
In supporting higher education, individuals are supporting students. They're supporting students who are trying to raise themselves up sometimes from difficult circumstances to create a better life for themselves. They're supporting students who are preparing themselves for careers and professions that will be meaningful for them and beneficial to society. They're supporting students who are preparing themselves for lives of leadership and service. The graduates who will make our communities and our institutions better places. I mean, the bottom line is that in supporting higher education, individuals are building the future of this country.
Challenging our student athletes and preparing them in the short term. We're preparing them for any tough situation that they're going to see on the floor, any adversity that they're going to see on the floor. Not only do we prepare them for adversity, but hopefully we were going to help prepare them to how to handle success.
Well, a lot of people think when they think about coaches, they don't think of them as educators, and I think that's such a poor impression of what a coach does. I mean, we are life skill educators. There are just so many things that we teach that are essential to success out there. They're not having to do with anything with a basketball or dribbling a ball. And I say this all the time, but most of my players who come on my court, when they're done in 4 years, they may never, ever dribble a ball again. They may never shoot a ball again. And so if I'm just teaching them basketball skills, I'm a real failure.
When I started Maggie Salsa, the first store sale was 6 tomatoes worth of product, and that's it. And it's just grown and become a great success. Right now, we got a call from Walmart. We didn't call them, they called us, and they said, you know, they had researched 10 companies and they really liked our company. They wanted us to supply our products, so it took about a month process, and we started supplying about 2 weeks ago to them. And we are also supplying Sam's supermarkets now to other customers that we have, our Whole Foods markets, the Kroger Company, Harris Teeter, Weiss supermarkets, soon to be Giant Foods, and growing.
My first impression of Eddie King Gym was, wow, my high school gym was better than this. Luckily, I cared more about the program than the facilities, but I even remember on the way back, my parents, first thing they got in the car was, wow, that gym was pretty old.
It is so hard to sell everything when they walk into Eddie King Gym and they see the ceiling and it's, You know, it looks like it's fallen down a couple times, and the floor is, you know, we've got new pieces of board laid in there and gaps, and our locker room is, you know, really not professionally done. I mean, it does make an impact on that person. We try to cover it over with all the great things that are here, but truly I think that if our facility was better, I think that we could get, better players, but I also think even more than that, I think we get more people coming into the facility.
We have to start having people think about athletics when they think about the University of Charleston. That's a part of the growth of a vibrant institution, and I think that it's something that we have great ambitions for. And athletics are an important part. I think it's probably been said before that nearly a third of our undergraduate population participate in varsity athletics, and the remainder of the students are active in intramural play. Athletics is a part of the social world that we live in, and we think that the University of Charleston is destined for great things.
The things that I did that helped me grow as a person, I mean, you're talking about a person that came from Mexico with no experience, couldn't speak English, and middle of nowhere, secluded for years, culture shock, coming in here with nothing, starting with nothing, and building an empire right now with a business. And if UC was able to give me this, that's power out there for other people to know that we should support the University of Charleston.
I think the university is so unique in its curriculum and everything that it provides that it will continue to grow, continue to be one of the primary anchors in Charleston, the capital city of our state.
When we donate to the University of Charleston, our donations are always well received, and we know that it's going to help not only the students, but the community. Therefore, I think the community should support the university.
Well, the university is a smart investment for the community, and it's also a smart investment for students. Our success in placing students in graduate school and in careers is extraordinarily high. Every time that we are ranked high in the U.S. News and World Report or the Princeton Review, or we do well on the National Survey of Student Engagement, every one of those rankings is for the University of Charleston. That brings name recognition to this community. Every time an athlete from the University of Charleston plays in a game in Alaska or plays in a game in Ohio, they are wearing on their chest the University of Charleston. All of those are ways that we promote the university, we promote the community, and we promote the state.
I would not have been at the University of Charleston if it wasn't for basketball.